Now friends, if you want to use Excel created form, which one is also useful when you are using from data entry form. In this data entry form, you can create your own data, put out it your own data. On the basis of this data, you have to create it, the form. Now, how I want to create it and how I am using the Excel automated form. Excel automated form is basically, I will give some brief idea about the Excel automated form. When you are want to create a data entry form, at that time you want to add a data entry form for you. You cannot use the list box, combo box, all that component. For example, if I have a three data, first simple data, here is a first underscore name, second first name, add mobile number, right? If I want to create a one data entry form, on the basis of this one, how I want to create a data entry form, file, option, quick access toolbar. If you want to popular command, all command, here is a form. This form is an Excel created form. You can use your form here. If you are creator some shortcut key here, otherwise says you want to create a customized ribbons, and in this ribbons you have to add this command in particular command. You have to add it both the way it's okay for it. I'm added this form here and okay. You can see here form data is coming. My cursor is here and I want to create a Microsoft Excel forms. Here you can see here Microsoft Excel form is created and it will be created this field, which one I give it to. First name and mobile number, I want to give it this person. So first name and mobile number, this is available from your side. If I'm writing here and mobile number is, and added this record, you can see here, if you want to use the any created form, it's a one type of data entry form, you can create this form. This is very simplest way you want to create it. If I'm updated this record, and write down any value, added this value. Now this is mobile number, so it will be converted into the mobile number. Number, general values, currency, percentage. If you want to use the +91 on this command, then you will be use this custom format also. You want to use this custom format, any of the custom format, you want to use this custom format. Plus custom format, if it is available, you can use this custom format. Otherwise, else you want to concat this field. Now, here I am going from here and created form. At that time, you cannot create this form because it is only created when the Excel sheet data is available from your side. At that time, you want to create the particular form. If you want to only select the mobile number, then you want to select the mobile number. If you want to select the form, then it will be created the form. New record, it will be created. If it is deleted, updated, new record. For example, if I am added some value here, for example, I am added the value is state. Right now, click here and create a form. The first name, state, mobile number, it will be added. First value is data value. It's here we will write down and new. You can see here Gujarat value, it will be added. Now you want to create your own form without using VBA. Without using VBA, you are creating your own form. VBA, it means that you can say it's a coding part. So without using VBA, you create a particular form with using of this particular criteria. Now, if you want to use this particular data on the particular format, here is a different format is also available. So you want to create a different format also. So if you want to use the create a different format, you want to create a different format also. Now this is called as new form to create it. If you want to add some criteria here, for example, criteria, I'm a state from Gujarat here, and if I'm enter this value, so any value is finding from this record, you want to use this record value. If I'm in second value, go for the RT value. If my cursor is in second position and I'm going from this form, here is a Meena Gujarat, and find the next, here is this value, and here I will enter the MP value. So you can see here this value is MP. So MP value, you want to create this value. This is called as a MP value. So if you want to use this data, then you can add this value. And if you want to edit the particular form on that way, you can add this one value on the basis of this particular data. So now you want to check here. This is called as form. For example, I am writing here. This value here. Here I am writing here this value. And criteria, you can see the next value you want to add it this value. Forms and criteria, you want to both the value on the basis of the criteria and form. So here we will write down the any value. On the basis of this one, we can create your particular data. So if you want to create a particular data on the basis of this value, here is a 3 entries is available. First is Meena and value. Second is RT and MP this value, and third is Meena this value. Right? So if you want to add this value, you can simply add it. Now, if I am added some another drop down list value, this is called as gender value. For example, if I am using this value, for example, if I am added some value gender, GE and DER gender value, right? Then go for the data tab. Go for the data tab. In this data tab, data validation, you want to use this custom value and you want to write down formula. This value is equal to particular this value, or it's been that what, and it's been that what, both the criteria is particular follow, and it's been that what, only one criteria it's been that follow. Before creating with this, we have to delete it for this record, And now I want to add particular records on this way. Data validation. In this data validation, I'm going from the particular value. I'm going the particular value. In this particular value, I want to use this only for gender value. This value is only for using from the custom value and go for the this formula criteria. Put out this value is or criteria. In this or criteria, I'm going from this value. You have to put out this value. This is a D2 value. For example, this is D2 value. So D2 equal to if it is male, otherwise else B2 equal to female. D2 equal to female. So create a second criteria. First is male, second is female, then this criteria, right? If I am using this criteria on the male and female and error alert, I will go for the input message also. Please select this value only. Please select value only. If I'm writing here, so you can write the particular message. Error alert and input message we will also discuss in the previous session. So it will be, you are know about that. What is the error alert and what is your input message, what is your title here. So you can add the particular title on this way. So you can add this title here and input message also. Now, if I want to create this input message, after I'm creating here, now create a OK button and then go for the form. If I'm writing here our first data, then state is, sorry, Gujarat. For MP, I'm writing here. Mobile number, I'm writing here 7890. And gender, for example, A, then added record. Please select the value only. Retry this value. So this value cannot be entered. If I'm entering here female and new record, then it will be added. But in the previous record, we only added the this value, so we will add this value. Then state, if I am added this value from Gujarat. In the mobile number, I will added this value is 7890 and this one. So it will be now added this value. From criteria, I will give this particular criteria. It's only one record, so it will find it this one record. So now you have to clear idea about this one, how to clear the particular form. Now in the next way, we can create this way. Now I am going from here, we will write down salary. Then for example, I write down text value. Here we will not created this any data. If I am deleting this value here, I'm not deleting here, I'm deleting only one value, female value. Now in a taxation, I want to add it some formula. Formula is this value multiplied by 10. So now if I want to create a particular data on the basis of this data, we want to create a particular file. Now I'm check here, this is valid or not. This is text value is 0. So now you have not input any data because this is formula part. So you have not input any data. Here we will write down A, and for example here I am writing down A, state is MP, Gujarat, UP, writing down the mobile number here. Salary, for example, I will write it down here. The salary, you can see here the taxation value multiply by 10 divided by 10. If you want to use multiply by 10 percentage, will be added here. So now if you want to add it, the second field here, you can write a new record. If you want to write a new record, you want to add it B, state, you can write down mobile number, you can write down any numeric value. Gender, you cannot write down anything else. And salary, if you want to write down the salary, you will be easily write down the salary. On the basis of the salary, you will be added particular data. So now if I'm added, this value is particularly value, and new record, you can find this value here, and taxation is also value is created. Now you have to clear idea. If you don't want to use the particular data with a particular form, then it will be automatically created this form. So text value is automatically calculated. So if you want to use some data entry with using a form, this very easiest way, you can use the data entry form only for when we have a multiple customer here and we want to create a multiple data file. Then if you want to create this file, that is very easiest way you want to create this file. So find scroll bar is available, so you can easily added the data with using of the scroll bar also. So it will be added this value. So now make sure that you have to perfect idea about the how to create a form, how to create a data entry in the form, and how to using this criteria. So now make sure that you have to clear idea about the form. Find next, find previous criteria. You want to add this criteria also. You added the particular criteria also. You want to find out the particular value. So now it will be added the particular value. If I am putting here the criteria, so now you can check here text value is available here. And form, if it is form, then text value is not available. If it is criteria, then form value is available from your side. So you want to find out anything with using of taxation, you can particular add this value. So you can adding this value, and you can add this. Now I am using of salary. Using of salary, we want to add it. For example, 1,20,000. 3 or 4. 4 value we will add it. Find next. If the find previous, you want to find it. 1,20,000 AUP value is a. If you want to add it the criteria, and if you want to use the criteria with form, with using a form, then you can put out this value. If you want to put out the particular criteria, then you can easily find out this value with using of the criteria. So find next and find previous. This is a value of the find next. This is find next value, find previous value. Only for one value it will be find out. For example, here we will write down new records, and here we will write down, for example, Veena. State is MP. Mobile number I writing here this mobile number, writing here the mobile number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Gender is for female, so we have a 2 females in our criteria, right? 1 and 2 females. Now I'm putting here the criteria. Here we will write down female, right? We cannot find out any salary. We will find out the female. Find next. First is this one female, second is this one. So 2 females is available. So 2 females record. First record and find next is a third record. Here you can see third one, and here you can see first one. First and third both are female, so it will be showable from your side. First is female, and particularly second female, both the record it will be find out with using of criteria. Yes, this is form, that's why it will be created on this way. We can easily put out the value. We can create any dynamic way without using of any controller. At that time we want to use the form. So now you have to clear idea about the why we create the form, why we useful the form, and in which area, which part we want to use this. Now you have to clear idea about this form. Yes, friends, this is all are the Excel automated generated form. You cannot create anything else in this form. You want to only create some data without using of this Excel file. With using of this Excel file, we want to create this Excel file. So we want to create a attractive data on the basis of this one. Okay, friends. Thank you. We can continue in the next session, in the next part, with using of some different functionality.